I minister in different ways, and a lot of people that you've probably met in your lifetime. I'm an artist. When I was a little fella, I had pneumonia, and died, and then I was weak, and I was back in depression. In 1929, I had polio, infantile paralysis, they call it. And of course, I went on and couldn't walk, and he used to tie me in a chair, straight bottom, cane bottom chairs with a towel thing, and my grandmother gave me stuff, and I would draw, and I could draw whatever I'd see, and I thought everybody else could, and she used to tell me, because the other kids wouldn't do it, that it was God-given talent. That went in one ear and out the other, because I thought everybody could. But in 1960, I had a stroke. And in 1975, they took the front of my head out, took in a brain tumor, and I found out what she meant. You know, we all got a talent, but we don't use it. The talent is to go next door and speak to somebody that's lonely, just to help somebody. People tell me, well, I'm not a preacher, and I don't have a church, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. I don't have a church either. But like a minister told me a while back, he said, you know, you reach millions of people with your artwork. And I used to think I had to have a church or a pulpit. But we all can do something. I've enjoyed doing my work. I love it. I give God the credit. He's do every bit of it. But you know, the devil kept on hitting me, and I had a chip on my shoulder. But I found out who the one was. I went to the Holy Land, and believe it or not, I was not a Christian. I went over and I did some research. I had had a Bible around my house all my life. My mother and father were God-fearing people. But you know, it didn't mean anything to me. And I looked in it when I promised God, laying there, paralyzed. I said, if you'll let me up one more time, I'll serve you. And I laid there, and the tears rolled all on my head, and it went like a... But you know, the devil kept striking at me over and over and over. He put me down 5 times. 5 times. But you know, he can't do it no more. I'll quit him. I'll quit him. I'm going to tell you that. He's tried everything he knows. But the only thing he can do now is kill me. And the reason he's not going to do it, he knows where I'm going. He knows where I'm going. And he has no place there. I walked down the aisle over here early, and I saw a couple of wheelchairs. But you know what I want to do when I go to heaven? I'm not thinking about the pearly gates. I'm not thinking about the walls of jasper, and I'm not thinking about the streets of gold. I want to go through the junkyard. I want to go through the junkyard. I want to see wheelchairs stacked as high as this building. I want to see crutches everywhere and white canes, because, see, that day is the day